Angus Crichton's been in great form for the Roosters.
He's back to his best, Angus, isn't he? He's off contract this year.
He is. Well, if this was a boxing bout, it'll be on pay-per-view, but you get to watch this clash between two of the box office teams in the NRL, live and free on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Enjoy it on this Friday night. Brisbane with first use of the football. Over 40,000 fans inside Suncorp Stadium, and here's Payne Haas with a strong charge beyond the 20. Collins was down low, Butcher over the top. Carrigan now. 15 short of halfway. Jensen, another player who's been in good form for Brisbane. Reynolds hoists that one high. There's a bit of confusion at the back for the Roosters. Tedesco just got there. Ezra Mann was breathing down his neck, but good hands from the veteran number one.
Stand, Jordan! You dropped! Wait, you dropped.
There's a replay of what happened there on that first kick of the night.
Yours.
Certainly had some airtime. Collins, quick play the ball. Tedesco scheming. It's a good set of six in the end from the Roosters. After being on the back foot. Walker puts a tester up now for a while. Oh, hang on. Speak about confusion at the back. At least Reece Walsh took that one.
Well, that was a no call by both players. They nearly muffed it up, but got there in the end. Nice steady start by both teams.
Let's check on conditions at ground level. Good evening, Darren Lockyer.
Good evening, Salty. Yeah, there was a little bit of rain as the teams ran out just before kick-off, but there is some small showers around, 1 millimetre from 9 a.m, but it's 24 degrees. It's perfect conditions right now. There's a little bit of breeze behind the Roosters, but that won't affect the game at all.
Last tackle, Sam! Lindsay.
Man playing it for Brisbane. Reynolds, another high one. Dom Young underneath it. Takes it. Well, then he is smacked. Reece Walsh with a beauty. It's an important run there from Tedesco, getting beyond the 20. And there's a mistake. An error from the Roosters.
In the middle, guys. Clock's going.
There's no need for that pass. Coming out of trouble early in the game, you just want the ball straight off the ruck. That time here, Joey Manu just puts a little bit of pressure on Suali'i. Probably should have took that ball, but yeah, early in the game, and the big boys are charging forward. You can see a bit of rain there, so the ball might be a little bit slippery.
Let's go, Billy.
Yeah, no need for that pass coming out of trouble.
Angus, off. Point in, Billy.
Walters out the back of the scrum. Reynolds. Now Katoni Staggs, 18 away. Ricky stands in the tackle. White, one of the defenders there for the Roosters. 9 metres away here, Brisbane. What an opportunity early on for the home side. Corey Jensen tries to get the legs pumping. He nearly reached over here, Jensen.
Held up, tackle 3.
And Ashley Klein says,
take it out, Corey.
held up, they'll take it out to the 10.
Back foot, guys, let's wait.
His performance since Payne Haas was out for a couple of weeks, geez, he's an improved player, Jensen.
Carrigan.
Ready to go. 6 again.
Quick play the ball, set restart here for Brisbane. Reynolds drifting, throwing dummies. White gets on his back and drags him down. Walters sees an opportunity. He's dragged down again, just a metre short. It was White. Piakura to Reynolds. Haas v Collins. He flicks it out the back. That touch Collins. This will be 6 more tackles. It's 0 tackle for Brisbane. Reece Walsh kicking it on 0 tackle. It's in the in-goal area. Walker there takes it dead. Drop out coming.
Drop out. You chose to do that.
There's not many players in this comp would have done what Reece Walsh just did. They just got the ball back for a fresh set of 6. Goes, you know what? I'm going to chip it. I don't know of any other player who would have done this.
Well,
good on him.
The other bloke at number 7 from the other side, he gets the ball here. They're both gunslingers. And they just back himself.
Said left, yeah.
Roosters go short. There's the contest. The Roosters will get onto this one. They do. Connor Watson.
Stand now! Hold.
Short kick-off work. Brighton hit hard on the 10.
Payne, Corey, wait.
Ricky's there with Staggs for Brisbane. Junior Ponga playing the ball. White now. Pass in there, along with Jensen.
Just watching Joseph Suoli'i. He's hobbling. Great pass.
Manu v Cobbo. What a battle tonight. There's Suoli'i limping. Connor Watson kicking. Dean Mariner. Right, earlier tonight, now what a turn-up this was, particularly after it was all Manly, but Canberra came away with a 2-point victory, 26-24. Hudson Young with a match winner, Elliott Whitehead with a double as well too for Canberra tonight. Big turnaround after that loss last week to the Sharks, so well done to Ricky's Raiders. Walters, that's charged down. Reynolds has it. And it's a fresh set of 6 now for Brisbane. Reynolds drifting, showing it tackled. Jordan Ricky, tackled by Watson and Smith. Pass. An angled run. Nice little pass out the back there to Jensen. And Jensen, he's tackled 5 metres away. Dynamic start for Brisbane, knocking on the door again, the Broncos. Man, he's tackled, and a good one as well by Nat Butcher. Pass, Carrigan. Brighton, Collins and Watson in there for the Roosters. Last play now for Brisbane. Reynolds kicks in goal area, Ricky! They're going to check it, but has Jordan Ricky just had an air swing?
All right, tackle 6. I have no try.
And he's hurt.
Just check for any interference on the kick chase. Make sure then James doesn't take out the player then trying to score the try, but I have a knock on though.
When players dive and their arms are out.
Looking to see if there's interference on Adam Reynolds on the kick.
Well, there's a touch of Luke Keary. He puts his foot out first of all to try and trap the ball, but then he keeps moving in. I think it's just a natural movement.
Well, it's
Roosters players move to close the gap and obstruct Adam Reynolds from being able to run through.
It's in
Just looking to see if there's a
super slow
grounding
motion
from the Broncos.
Well, will this be a sin bin then? They've ruled that.
The ball is then knocked on by Jordan Ricky. We have a decision. It'll be a penalty to the Broncos, ruling out a sin bin because of the run of Jordan Ricky getting to the ball regardless. And don't believe Adam Reynolds would have.
I'd like to see it in real time because the natural movement of both defenders is to go in.
Stay on the line though, guys.
And once they go in, they cannot stop. It's just the movement, the momentum of their movements.
Try to go further. Adam! 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 Adam!
So Brisbane get the penalty.
Stay on the line, guys.
And they're going to tap it here, Brisbane. Applying more pressure on the Roosters, Jensen. He's 6 away. Options both sides here for Walters. Had a glance to the right, went to the left. Reynolds, loose pass on the ground. Walsh.
Play on! Help!
He stopped 10 away from the line. Bit disjointed there from the Broncos. Reynolds. Pass. Roosters defence answering all the questions thrown at them early. Reynolds, man to Ricky. There's the try. Jordan Ricky plants it down. Brisbane score first.
Well, Lindsay Collins is appealing for an obstruction, bit of push and shove, bit of argy-bargy. But they get their set plays on, and it's beautiful play. Every player knows his role, what space to run into. Harvey Norman replay. Reynolds will go to the line. I think they may take it. Carrigan goes through, and there's a bit of contact on Lindsay Collins. But they don't take advantage of their space. But if they're going to be consistent, they'll take it off. A couple of weeks ago, there's a UE fan camp. There was one with the Panthers with Waria Hargreaves on Dylan Edwards, which was 30 metres away from the try. But there was contact there from Carrigan. Let's see what Mr. Bunker says. Lockie.
Angus Crichton, he was screaming for the big men to get over, and you see there, they're just laid off the line, and then, yeah, he gets taken out. I mean, Reynolds is about to kick it, but they just were short of numbers there. The Broncos executed it, but Reynolds is about to kick, so can't be far away. Try confirmed.
Try confirmed, and Reynolds converts.
Yeah, they don't believe you would have played a role in it. Straight, James. Stay behind!
First blood, Brisbane.
Lindsay Collins had plenty to say to the referee then, just before the kickoff. I'm happy with the result.
Yeah, me too.
I'm happy because it didn't affect.
Stand down!
Lindsay
But
Collins.
we've soon taken off.
Yeah, we have.
A couple of weeks
But
ago.
Lindsay was never going to get there.
Yeah.
Million or trillions.
Brandon, get off!
So it's good to see the bunker use some common sense, which is rare.
Geez, they're rolling. Brisbane. They're finding some targets. You saw Payne Haas, and he got a Carey then. Ezra Mann, he's been running at Sam Walker.
Well,
Here they go again at Sam Walker.
it's a machine. You know, you've got Carrigan, Haas, and Jensen. Bang, bang, bang. Every set.
Young underneath it. Takes that one well. Cubbo and Mann leading the chase for Brisbane. The Roosters having to do, again, what they've had to do quite often in the opening 10 minutes, and that's work it out from inside their own half. Yeah, tough yards for the Roosters. That's a nice offload from Butcher. That'll help. Tedesco. It's still within 5 of the halfway line, and a set restart. Crichton now. Strong charge. Good charge. Breaks free. Ricky drags him down. Huge run from Crichton. Roosters down the front foot. Keary with a dummy and a run, and he's tackled. 12 away from the line. Another set restart. Connor Watson to Sam Walker. Now Tedesco out wide. Young inside. Manu! What a hit back from the Tricolours!
Great rugby league. Fantastic to watch. Started with the run by Angus Crichton, who just burst through an ordinary tackle and made, 10, 20 metres. Look at this. He's been in really good form the last few weeks on the Harvey Norman replay. He started it, and Manu finished it. And look at this, beautiful play. That's a magic pass, that one. And then Dominic Young, he beat one, and then look, that's so good from the Roosters. That's a great punchback.
He just turns those half chances into tries, Dominic Young. We saw with the Knights last year. Oh, that hurts me to say. But then the pass inside to Joey Manu. It was on the back of that Angus Crichton run. Jeez, he's in good form, Angus. And couple of 6 to goes, but they've shown their attack. They have points in it. This is shaping as a cracking game, isn't it?
Was it last week when Dominic Young left the field with his jumper torn?
Oh, that was a couple of weeks
A couple of weeks ago, mate. I reckon he's torn it on purpose.
Yes, 100%.
Every woman at the ground just melted.
Conversion successful.
Stay behind, guys!
6 points all. 1 try apiece to start off this
Stay behind!
highly anticipated contest at Suncorp Stadium. What a night in rugby league. Collins.
Hold Kane, cut, wait!
12 away from the line. Some strong defence there on Swaliki. Terrific hit back from the Roosters. That Manu try will certainly give them some confidence after the early barrage from the Broncos. Now Keary to Crichton. He started it. In that previous set of 6, this time well contained. Ricky and Reynolds. Walker. Walsh takes it. Immediately looks for a gap in the Roosters' defence. Arthurs. Hit solidly there by Watson and Collins. Mariner. 5 short of the halfway line. Mariner will play it. Jensen reaches the halfway. 2 tackles left in this set for Brisbane. Carrigan, the man. Now Piakura, good tackle. Oh, snuck up high, Nat Butcher.
High tackle.
Can they challenge a high tackle? Now, I think you'll see a lot of this play where they'll get Piakura or their back rowers on the smaller halves. This time Sam Walker. And then Reece Walsh will double up down the short side. So watch for that play tonight. And that Butcher on report. Getting the big back rower at the half. Getting a quick play of the ball, then doubling up down the same way.
That penalty, that was soft as a marshmallow. That penalty, it was awful. No, there was no harm done.
Brisbane 21 away from the Roosters line. Reynolds, Haas. Backs his way into the defence. Stands, plays the ball, 11 away. Reynolds, lovely ball, Piakura. It's a set restart now for Brisbane. Reynolds to Carrigan. And Carrigan has stopped, thought about an offload, hung onto the ball as he hit the deck. Now man. And the kick doesn't come off. Keary has it for the Roosters. Swaliki reaches the 20. Goodbye, Haas and Jensen. Collins. Strong defence there on Lindsay Collins. Ezra Mann was in that tackle. White. Down low, Walters. In there, Jensen and Haas. Last play, Keary. Mariner takes it on the full on his own 10. Gets beyond the 20. Connor Watson already with 19 tackles.
He's playing in the middle in that lock position. Very strong, Connor, but he's only fairly small to play in the middle. So he'll be a target. That's another tackle there.
Connor, go 10!
Passes before the line. Reynolds short to Ricky. He's well read there by Brandon Smith and Luke Keary. Now Walsh kicking into the gap. Patient there from Tedesco. There's an awkward one for him, and that's a brilliant return from James Tedesco. We had a very good game when these two teams met in round one over in the States. Young playing it. Junior Ponga. 9 short of halfway. Now Manu coming from the other side of the field for a run from dummy half.
There's just 3 tackles in a row then from Adam Reynolds. Big strong tackles too. He put his bottom in.
Did you ever make 3 in a row?
No.
As halfback.
Come on, fat.
Walsh can't get away from Crichton. Mariner playing it. Down to you, Lockie.
Yeah, just watching Adam Reynolds, he's after that 3 in a row, he's just slow to get back. The last 2 sets for the Bronx, the 5th and last have come off Ezra Mam and Reece Walsh, and it hasn't been a good outcome. They need to get back to Reynolds getting to the 5th.
Last play, Brisbane. Here he is, Reynolds. That's a nice kick down into the corner.
That is as good as it gets.
Now Young.
There was a head clash here.
Yeah. Jesse Arthurs is on the ground.
May have got a dreadlock in the eye. Yeah, there's a head clash. Dominic right in the cheek there.
Oh, he might have got a finger in the eye.
Six all at Suncorp. .6 points all. Jesse Arthurs is going to come from the field.
Just remember downtown. Just hold, wait till that kick goes.
Kobe
beyond.
Hetherington has the interchange card in his hands. That means Selwyn Cobbo will go to the wing with Brendan Piakura into the centres. We'll get Darren Lockyer to check that out in just a moment. Jesse Arthurs coming from the field with a head assessment.
Well, hopefully he hasn't broke his jaw. There's a lot of blood coming out of his mouth.
Don't wait till he goes off.
It's good having you in Brisbane, Joey, too, tonight. What brings you to this part of the world? You doing some house hunting?
Come on, go.
No, I just need to be brought back to earth and get abused for the next 4 or 5 hours. You know what it's like up here.
When you want the scrum? When you want it? Shot clock on?
No, look, you're not going to cry tonight,
When you want
are
it?
Well, New South Wales haven't lost, so.
you? Yeah.
Here's the captain's challenge.
Okay, we're on tackle 2, Jerry. We have a captain's challenge from the Roosters disputing the decision of a lost ball. They believe it's stripped.
So we're going to determine if Joseph Swally loses possession of the ball. Joseph Swally loses possession on the ground at the completion of the tackle. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Well, that's a big call. It's going to be a big turning point. Last
All right, scrums here.
half a dozen, 8 minutes. They've been on top, the Roosters. But that error, field position. There's the Westpac red zone.
Billy, head in, Billy.
The Broncos 15 play the balls in the Westpac red zone.
Wait.
And they deliver points this time.
Head in, Kobe.
Look to be scheming to the right. Walsh is there. And man, but they go the other way. The Roosters defence is up to the task. We're going to need to be here. Brisbane 5 away. Piakura. He's only a couple of metres short of the line. Walters to Reynolds. Walsh. Ricky. Elected to go on his own. And he's wrapped up a couple of metres short. Mariner. Walsh. Reynolds. Haas. He stopped 11 away. White was one of the defenders for the Roosters. Now Reynolds showing it. Goes to Walsh. And well, that play came undone, and well done the Roosters.
Joey's a bit kick-happy tonight.
They're frantic, aren't they, the Broncos? They're really frantic.
Almost in panic mode. We must score, we must score. Just take your time, boys.
Billy, get up now.
And credit to the Roosters' defence.
Last play here for the Roosters. Walker outside the 40, straight down the middle of the ground to Walsh. Straight away to Cobbo.
You like him in the centres, Cobbo, that?
Yeah, he's been sensational in there. He's really made it his position. And he's out in the wing now, but yeah, he's been terrific in the centres.
Down to you, Lockie. Oh.
Well, the reshuffle is Jordan Ricky goes to right centre. I remember last time he played in the centres was against Penrith. And he had a pretty difficult night in defence, so I reckon the Roosters might target that side when they get the ball.
Hetherington with a nice run. Into Roosters territory. Walters. Last play, Brisbane. Reynolds says, let's put it high. Tedesco underneath it. Mann coming through as well. Mann outleaps Tedesco. Flicks it out the back. It's play on here for Brisbane, but look who's there. Just having a cup of tea, Brendan Smith.
I think he was sucking them in back here. And all of a sudden the ball's there. And now he's done enough. He's heading off for a little break. It's a enchanting game. It's really, everyone's on the edge of their seats. It's a very exciting match.
Enchanting. It's a fairy tale. Danica, you got breaking news for us.
Yes, this is far from ideal news for the Brisbane Broncos. Just spoke to the Broncos staff and they have said it is a suspected broken jaw for Jesse Arthurs. He will not be back at all tonight.
It's a knock-on, which has touched the Rooster player. Knock-on.
So there's a chip kick here, and Selwyn Cobbo juggles the ball, but while the ball's in the air, it touches a Roosters player. Looked like he was going to be away, Cobbo. Here's the chip kick. Yeah, the ball must brush Nat Butcher's shoulder.
Lock him in, Reece. Brendan.
What a night. Suncorp Stadium. Over 40,000 fans in attendance, and now the Roosters on the front foot. Tedesco, Swaliki, has Ponga on his outside, goes on his own. Mariner did well, and he goes in the touch.
Ball was always up, one out.
Great tackling, great defence.
Where do you want it? Play the ball. Where do you want it?
You know what I've noticed, Andrew, with all these plays that every team now does. A lot of players are getting the ball, they're running on an angle,
Running
45
towards the
sideline. And it makes it like he should not have gone into he runs straight, he doesn't get put into touch, but they all run on this 45-degree angle. Every team does it, and it's so easy to defend.
It's when they get on those block plays, they call it a fan, where they fan out together. Yes, fan.
Carrigan stopped a metre short of halfway. Oh, Payne Haas with the knock on. Don't see that too often. Walker to Tedesco.
That light shower we had just before kickoff, they've made the ball really slippery. You never see Payne Haas drop a ball like that.
Watson, who's gone into dummy half. Crichton. He'll play it. Watson. White. Met there by... Oh, good offload too, a late offload. Watson. Stopped there by Willison and Hetherington. Keary. Lovely ball, Swaliti. Good tackle, Ricky. Walker to Collins. 11 away from the line. Last play here for the Roosters. Walker. Short ball. Crichton. Offload. Back to Walker. Can he keep it alive? Back to Crichton. Crichton kicks in the in-goal area, and Piakura comes off him, goes dead. Dropout coming.
Someone had a tip to the back rower. Piakura then. To let the ball go. There was no real threat. Joseph Manu was around the ball, but he was no chance of getting it. He had his back turned. Piakura. Here's the offload, the ad-lib footy. Angus manufactures a kick. He couldn't see him coming. Someone had to tip him up.
Walsh goes long with the dropout. Now Collins. Danica, breaking news.
Yes, some injury concern for Brandon Smith. He's currently receiving treatment at the moment on a calf issue. They are saying that he still is a slight chance of returning tonight, so we'll keep you updated.
Both teams with early injury concerns. Walker. Keary. Tedesco with a dummy. Just lost his footing. Reynolds did well, along with Walsh. Crichton. Goes on his own. Crichton will be hard to stop. He'll get over the line and score. Angus Crichton puts the Roosters in front.
Yeah, back to his best, Angus Crichton. Really poor market play here from Adam Reynolds. Made a stack of tackles. Adam Reynolds, he's under a lot of fatigue. The time he made the tackle on one marker, he went infield. Harvey Norman replay, look, he goes infield. He gets one-on-one Angus Crichton. He's a tearaway, Angus. You're not going to stop him from there. Watch. He goes to the open. Reynolds gets one-on-one Angus with Ricky. You're not going to stop him from there. He's too big and strong.
And it was a really good fast play the ball by Tedesco as well, which helped. It didn't give Reynolds any time to think, and he started left, and by then Crichton was done. He was gone. Lockie.
Well, they built pressure and they fatigued the Broncos' defence. And Broncos been playing a bit frantic with the football with the Roosters in the last 5 minutes. Just decided to play patient. They got the repeat set, and then it's just the fatigue of the defence that opens it up and make an error at marker. So, you know, composed football from the Roosters, and they get rewarded for it.
Angus Crichton's still in his 28. He's still got 4 or 5 really good years left in him. It's taught that he's going to go to rugby union over in France or something. Please.
Yeah, I mean,
it'd be a great pickup.
Sam Walker, 10 from 10 last week, but his first conversion tonight, and he nails that one.
behind, guys. Stay behind.
6-point lead for the Roosters. That man on screen, Angus Crichton. A strong first half display. And an entertaining half of football so far. Still 11 and a half minutes left in the opening 40. Strong defence there from Willison and Piakura on Young.
Brendan Smith in doubt to come back on. Connor Watson started to lock. He's going to dummy half. He'll have to play 80 minutes, Connor.
Seeing him playing some regular football, isn't it, Joey, after the injuries that he's had?
He's break his patella last year. I don't think he played at all last year.
Cobbo for Brisbane. Egan Butcher, one of the defenders there for the Roosters. Oh, hang on, there's a risky pass to Ricky. We're keeping you busy, Danica. More breaking news.
Yes, just a quick update on Jesse Arthurs with that suspected broken jaw. He's on his way to hospital at the moment, so wishing Jesse Arthurs all the best.
Piakura to Walsh, quick hands away. And Staggs taken around the chest. The crowd didn't like it. Here's Willison. Watson, one of the defenders there for the Roosters. Last play. Reynolds kicks that one. It's a floater. Oh, off the fingertips. He hung on to it, Tedesco. Great take.
You dropped. You dropped. You dropped. Up now.
Difficult one there for James Tedesco. Boy, he did well. Yeah, have a look at this for a take. Oop.
Oh, his fingertips, what a take.
One of those ones that Billy Slater talks about where you can read the logo on the football. You know, it's going to be a difficult one.
They've been impressive tonight, the Roosters. Early on, the Broncos had all that ball. They hung in defensively, the Roosters, and then fought their way back.
Manu smothering Mariner.
Pretty much the whole line.
Inside the 10. Penalty Brisbane.
Well, we haven't seen much of Reece Walsh tonight on the set plays. Committed tonight, I thought Reece Walsh should cause the Roosters outside back some dramas. Let's see if the halves can bring him into play. We haven't seen much of those set plays from the Broncos.
Smoothie to dummy half. Willison. Charge from the young Broncos forward. 31 away. Carrigan. Looks for an offload. And well, it was taken there by May.
Yeah, no, he has. He went forward, right, which forced him to come back that way. He did have an impact. If he stayed back, they could have kept running.
Well, they're saying marker running interference.
I think he called Sam Walker offside.
Yeah, that said he impacted the play and made Payne Haas turn back on the inside.
Let's go back.
That's a lucky one, I reckon, for the Bronx.
And once again, that offload unnecessary. Frantic.
Willison. Siwa Wong down low. Haas. Connor Watson holding on around the legs. Had a bit of help as well from Egan Butcher and May. Now Reynolds. Oh, Walsh had a look, put it down. A little toe ahead. And Walker, everyone overran it. He got the bounce. And they've got an overlap here. Swaliti, look at the Roosters turning defence into attack. And they're in the Broncos territory. That's great play from the Roosters, number 7.
Oh, how good is it? How good is it?
Now Ponga with a short ball. And Crichton wrapped up. Quick play the ball. Watson, Walker inside Tedesco, and they put it down. Wong couldn't handle it. Now Brisbane look to turn defence into attack there on their own.
We will not argue. There's no advantage.
What's the call, sir?
Not
Sir, it's 15 metres taken.
We are not arguing.
Sir, what's the
Saying they
call?
didn't take their
Of course,
advantage.
no advantage.
It's been 15.
James Tedesco.
We're not arguing. James, will turn into a penalty.
Now, I'm with Tedesco.
Ask a question.
Back in the old days, if you went 10 or 15 metres, you took your
come back to
advantage.
you later.
So they get the ball.
Let's go.
They go 20 odd metres.
Yeah, I agree. That's advantage taken.
In the Super League in England, if there's an error, they give them a free play. So you can do.
I'll the same when you guys.
Katoni could have chipped over the
Decision's
top,
made.
and if they scored, it's a try.
Let's
If
go.
not, they go back for the error. I
Lock him in,
think that'd
Tyson.
be a great initiative.
Let's go.
Another rule change.
Hey.
Yes. And ban the kickoff.
The 2024 Empire Women's State of Origin historic 3-game series will kick off on the eve of Magic Round Thursday, May 16, right here at Suncorp Stadium. Secure your seats at nrl.com/tickets. It's also exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 Now. Willison.
I like him. He's a monster, and he hits that line hard. It takes 3 to bring him down every time.
Reynolds to Walsh. Oh, loose ball. Ponga's got it for the Roosters. Finds Swaliti. Reynolds has him. No, he doesn't. Inside to Crichton. Beautiful from the Roosters. Crichton's got a double.
Well, the Broncos tonight, I don't know what's happened. They seem obsessed with offloading and throwing poor passes. It's been horrendous, and that's why the Roosters, on the Harvey Norman replay, you'll see it, Reece Walsh, he didn't know what to do there. Will I pass it? And then in the end, it just came loose. And here's the pace, and look at that man again, Angus Crichton, just trailing back on the inside, easy. But it's like they're panicking. I've got to pass it, they've got to pass it, they've got to pass it.
Jordan Ricky, he actually crowds him. Reece Walsh wanted him wider, which then would hold out the defensive centre for the Roosters, and then Roos could use his speed. But then once again, frantic. If it's not on, you've got to take the tackle. Lockie.
Well, they're so used to the scoreboard ticking over the Broncos, and the fact that it's not for them, they're getting frustrated and they're pushing the pass. I think that time then, when Keary got to Reece Walsh, I think Reece wanted Ricky to come under him because he ran out of space. But again, the pass is not on. You see there, he goes, well, I can't get around Keary, come under me. But again, he doesn't need to pass it. They just need to take the tackle and get to the fifth and last and build pressure. At the moment, they're just shooting themselves in the foot. But the Roosters have been equally good to capitalise on the mistakes.
Yeah, Jordan Ricky was too close to him there. Reece Walsh likes to get the ball on those sweep plays and try to burn. He would have tried to burn Luke Keary with his speed.
Frustration.
He's going for 20 in,
Broncos,
20 in a row here.
20 in a row, hey. He's kicking him that well. The commentator's curse won't even get him. Look at that. Straight between the posts.
Stay behind. Wait. Let's go.
Two converted try lead for the Roosters.
Big half-time coming up for the Broncos. Fatty, what do you reckon Kevy Walters will be saying to his team?
I'm not sure what Kevy would be saying. I'd be saying, hang on to the bloody ball. That's what I'd be saying. You know, you control the ball, you control the whole game. And they've had so many errors tonight, all over the park. So they need some ball control and build on the back of some decent sets of 6. That's what it is.
Watson. It's a full moon.
Is that why you got the binoculars?
Kick downfield. Oh, look out. They're going to collide at the back. No, Cobbo takes it.
Take him away now, Sol. He's pulled his pants back up.
Oh, come on. Brisbane outside their 20.
It's a big half-time coming up for the Broncos. They've got to steady the ship.
Carrigan wrapped up. Wong and Watson in the tackle. Walsh kicking. Tedesco gets across. Thought about linking up with Young. There's Kevin Walters and the Broncos Brains Trust.
Even there, how much have you seen Reece Walsh kick this shit? Hardly ever. It's pretty much all Reynolds. It's once again they're chasing the game too much, chasing the big play.
Inside the last minute of the halves, half the Roosters though, they'll be searching for more points here. Siwa Wong. 2 tackles left in this set. 45 seconds left in the half. Butcher to Walker, goes short. And it's picked up there. That's well done. Selwyn Cobbo. Tony Staggs kept quiet in the opening 40. Baker against his former club, playing the ball. Willison.
He stands his ground, Sam Walker. He's giving away probably 40 kilos there.
This will be the last play of the half. Reynolds shaped the kick. Walsh does well to drag that one in. And gets a pass to Ricky. And Ricky will be wrapped up. That is half-time at Suncorp Stadium. And after it was all the Broncos early, the Roosters dominating most of the opening 40 minutes. And they lead at the break. The Roosters 18, leading the Broncos 6.
They just need to build momentum through the middle, get some offloads and create some pressure, and create some fatigue. And to do that, you've got to complete and kick well. So if they do that, which I'm confident they can get back into this.
All right, well, let's see if they can. Over to you, Salty.
Thank you, Danica. We're underway for the second half. Roosters in front by 2 converted tries, 18-6. This is impressive. Opening set of 6. Connor Watson, 10 short of the halfway line. An offload. Walker quickly to Butcher. Shrugged away from Piakura. Tackled by Smoothie and Carrigan. On the halfway line. Tedesco into Broncos territory he goes. Baker wrapping up Tedesco. Now Walker. Manu gets away from one end, an offload as well. Wong.
You seen much of Siwa Wong, Fat? Hello, Fatty.
Yeah, first time I've seen him. He looks good.
He's a good player.
Here's a contest. Walsh, what a take.
Was it a nice hand grenade, Gully? Thanks.
He just thought you'd have done your research again.
Watching the last Cranbourne.
Baker. Good, solid contact on Baker. There's that Walsh take. In traffic, he did really well. Willison in the Roosters territory. Last play here for Brisbane. Reynolds kicks. Ricky and Mann chasing it. Tedesco with a good take. Ricky makes the tackle. Young. Good tackle, in down low, Cobbo. Danica, down to you.
Yeah, just an update on this crowd here tonight. Great atmosphere here at Suncorp Stadium. The Broncos, they have such a great record recently here. And there are 40,190 fans in attendance tonight. A great showing of support for the home side.
They've won 6 games in a row at home, Brisbane, but got a job to do to make that 7 in a row. Keary kicking. And now this is going to be close. Was he inside the 40s? He kicked it. Although they've said it's a 40-21.
Yeah, that was close.
In the middle. On the 50.
More good luck than good management there for Dean Mariner.
It's been close going out in the full.
Back down to you, Danica.
Yeah, we saw Jesse Arthurs before on his way to hospital, leaving from Suncorp Stadium here with that fractured jaw. You have to feel for him. He looked like he was in so much agony as well. And speaking to some of the Broncos staff, his dad is actually here over from New Zealand watching tonight's game. So he's off to hospital with him, and it's actually the first game that he's been to all season. So unfortunate news for Jesse Arthurs with that fractured jaw, but wishing him a speedy recovery.
Oh, we certainly do. All the very best to Jesse Arthurs. Reynolds with a kick. Tedesco takes it. Ricky takes him. Leading the chase again. The Broncos back rower. Junior Ponga with a strong charge.
Oh, Reynolds has gone down and waved to the bench. This isn't good for the Broncos. The way he's holding that arm, it's a pec or a bicep. He went to tackle and his arm got flung back.
Oh, he's a passenger out wide. He's got to try to make a tackle. And they've gone
forward.
And they went forward.
He's gone off the field. He's in all sorts. And he's grabbing at the bicep.
Where do you want it? 4 pass.
If we can get a replay of the tackle, I think it was on Ponga, wasn't it? Watch,
there it is.
The arm goes, yeah. He knows straight away. Look, he grabs straight for that bicep. And if that's torn, that's season over.
Big moment.
Huge moment.
Not just in this game, but in the context of the season for Brisbane, because got to remember too, long-term injury last week for Jock Madden as well too. Joey?
How long's he gone for? He do a peck?
Yeah, so he's gone for a couple of months at least.
So what, Smoothie will go to dummy half and Billy Walters in dummy half, yep. Lockie.
Yeah, well, Jock Madden, he's a rib cartilage, so he'll be back in a few weeks, but he was in quite a bit of pain last week, and that's what happened. Billy Walters went to the halves, and Tyson Smoothie out there, so a bit of a reshuffle, but big concerns for Adam.
Carrigan, 20 metres away.
Oh, this is huge, Reynolds. It's huge.
Man. Walsh. Walters. Here's Kobe Hetherington. 8 away from the line. Last play for Brisbane. Smoothie. Walsh. Nice ball, man. Beats one. Loops a pass. Try coming. Brisbane are in. Tony Staggs with a 4-pointer. They needed to score first in the second half, and it's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, they needed that badly, and you know what? Bad news for the Bronx if Reynolds is done for the year with looks like a bicep injury or a pec. But look who just ran in and took over on the Harvey Norman replay. Reece Walsh, heavily involved in the play, really in close to the ruck. Maybe that's a solution for them, and put Cobbo at fullback. Who knows what they'll do, but the more Reece Walsh gets involved around the ruck, the better for the Broncos, and that's one try. They need a few more.
He straightened the attack nicely, didn't he, Reece Walsh, then? Then he straightened the attack, held the defence up. And Katoni goes over. Now, who's kicking for goal? Reece is kicking for goal. Yeah, the way Adam Reynolds grabbed that bicep, he knew straight away. It must have went pop.
Hey, everyone listen. Get to our spots. Get to our end of
Tony Staggs with a try.
Red line. Got to get that red line off the back of it. Let's go.
And now Reece Walsh looking to convert.
Had some conversations with Darren Lockyer about Ezra Mam, whether he sees him being a halfback. So I think we'll see tonight, the second half.
And that's a beauty.
Stay behind. Stay behind, guys. Straight, James. Stay behind.
So much drama tonight. Great entertainment as well. 6-point ball game. The Roosters in front of Brisbane. Down to you, Lockie.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the psyche changes for both teams here. The Broncos have lost their captain in Adam Reynolds, and they know everyone has to lift from here, whereas the Roosters might be thinking, well, they've lost their halfback and captain. We can maybe relax. So it's an important period for both teams here in the next 10 minutes.
Carrigan. And there's that incident again in the bottom left corner. Right, he did know straight away. Walsh inside the Staggs. It's opened up for Staggs. Now Mann gets around to Tedesco. Ezra Mann. Brisbane go back to back.
Wow. Well, I was watching that set of six, the whole set of six, and this man on screen, Ezra Mam, he's taken up the dominant role of the playmaker. He was pushing players around, organising his forwards, and then I saw him talk to Reece Walsh, and then they went bang, Harvey Norman replay. This is where they like to attack, around the halfway line. He goes into the line, perfect pass, look at the speed, and then what a great pass that is. And then look at the speed of Ezra Mam. He just burns Tedesco, doesn't get a hand on him.
Yeah, I noticed a few weeks ago when Reynolds was missing from the team that Ezra Mam actually took over a lot of the leadership role. He was brilliant for quite a few weeks there, and he's done it again now that Reynolds is off.
That whole set, he was talking to his forwards and pointing them in the direction, and at the last minute I saw him look at Reece Walsh, and they communicated. So he's the dominant half, he's the dominant playmaker.
Guys, same message. Okay.
That was lightning. How quick was that?
The shades of the grand final last year, wasn't he? He ran away a few times to score 3 tries.
Walsh from right in front to level things up. Makes no mistake, we're 18 all. 18 all. Well, amongst the drama surrounding Adam Reynolds, Brisbane have scored 2 quick tries.
I'll bring Darren Lockyer in. Lockie, what's Ezra Meem's kicking game like?
Oh, look, I think as he gets more experience, it's going to get better. It's the long kicking game. Reece Walsh will take over that, but Ezra's short kicking games, they're pretty good, but it's something, game management and long kicking is something he's still going to evolve.
He's been good, hasn't he? Awesome.
Yeah, he's a gunner.
Is that 6 again then? Yeah.
Yeah, set restart. Brisbane on the charge. They are rolling early in the second half. Down here, Danica.
Yes, this could have huge ramifications, not only for the Broncos tonight, but also for the remainder of their season. Adam Reynolds has suffered a bicep tear, but speaking to the medical staff, there are fears that he may have torn it from the bone, which is certainly a lengthy injury.
Well, that season gone.
Yeah. All right, his man. Now Walsh. Dancing with the Roosters defenders. Gets away from 1, 2, 3. Stays alive. Gets a pass and they put it down. Ricky couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but once again, you pass the ball to a player in a better position. He was standing still then, Ricky. And you just got to learn, Reece, that you don't want to score off every set. You don't want to score off every play. Sometimes you just got to tuck it and take the tackle. There's nothing really on there. But that's the way he plays, Reece Walsh, and you can't harness him too much.
Yeah, that's why I stopped him, because he did walk forward.
It's a real fine line.
Let me go, my Connor. Let me go.
The point that needs to be made. This Brisbane team tonight, this was even with Adam Reynolds in the lineup, the youngest and least experienced team in the NRL this weekend. When you look at all the 17s that are being produced, that's a scary prospect. You realise how young this team is. May. Set restart for the Roosters. And they get back some of that momentum they had in the latter stages of the first half. Butcher playing the ball 10 metres inside Brisbane territory. Watson to Keary, out to Desco. Ponga to Swali'i. And he's well contained.
Well, Luke Keary's down in back play. He got clipped after he passed the ball. He's hobbling, limping.
12 away the Roosters. Through the hands it goes. And they've made a meal of it there, the Roosters.
Jerry, quickly.
They can't penalise. No.
Who's the player?
The winger comes in to make a
off.
tackle.
Just wait.
In the last minute,
Just wait.
he braces. Oh, he hits him in the head. I'll take that
I'm
back.
getting him.
This may be sin bin here.
Yeah, that's Dean Mariner.
So Dean Mariner's the player that'll be called out.
Dean Mariner.
He takes his eyes off the target. And he does brace, but
All right. So you're going in with the shoulder charge. There's head-to-head contact. That's quite dangerous, all right? You're on report, but you're in the bin for 10 as well.
and it's total accident. It's when these wingers jam in really quick. We've seen Micah Sevo get it wrong a few times. But at this time, Mariner, he takes his eyes off Tedesco, and he is bracing, but there's contact with the head. It's a head clash. Total accident, but you can't do it. Another turning point.
13 on 12 for the next 10 minutes. 18 all. The Roosters looking to reclaim the lead. Butcher. That's Egan Butcher. Watson. Now Keary, quick hands to Desco, even quicker hands to Ponga. And Ricky makes the tackle. Swali'i. Crichton. First half double for Angus Crichton. 12 away from the line. Watson, Walker, he'd love this situation. Now to Tedesco. Tedesco kicks for the corner. Oh, it just got away from Young.
And now Reece Walsh is down in back play.
Both feet. Both feet.
He hasn't moved, Reece Walsh. He's just getting to his feet now, in fact. Staggs driven back and some strong defence. Walker and Butcher were there. Haas back on the field for Brisbane. 10 short of the halfway line. Baker.
Made a good pick up, hasn't he, Fletcher Baker?
Yeah, big strong fella up against his old club. We're enjoying that. Haas again. Second run in the last three. Ooh, just offloaded that a bit too late. Crowd blowing up. It's a fair call.
Man to Carrigan. Crichton, Watson, Keary in the tackle. Carrigan stands there.
Take it back.
I'm told to take it back a metre and then he'll play the ball. Man puts up a kick. There's the contest. And Tedesco took it. That's a knock on Brisbane.
We're on the last tackle, so we're going to bring it out 10.
So out to the 10 and the Roosters play the ball. It was Fletcher Baker putting some pressure there on James Tedesco. The road to Paris is officially underway with our Aussie swimmers battling it out for a spot in the Olympics at the Australian Swimming Trials in Brisbane. Don't miss the chance to see our Aussie swimmers' dreams come true live. Secure your seats to the Australian Swimming Trials at Brisbane Aquatic Centre from Monday, June 10 to Friday, June 15 at swimming.org.au, where you can catch all the action exclusive, live and free on 9 and 9 Now, your home of the Paris 2024 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Here go the Roosters.
He's been enormous, Tedesco, tonight.
On the front foot, they're only a couple of metres away from the line. Crichton. Nice offload. Keary keeping it alive. Gets a pass away and they're quarter metre short. They've got numbers here, the Roosters. They should score. Must score. Do score. Mays in. Roosters back in front.
Yeah, all set up by that run by Tedesco. I think he made 30 or 40 or 50 metres. It was incredible. He's been threatening all night. Kicks himself in the play, Tedesco around the ruck. And it was a magnificent run. He's beaten 100 of them. Harvey Norman replay. Someone make a tackle. They finally got him, but it was all too late. And then just with the 12 players up against 13, they couldn't get their numbers right. They couldn't spread quickly enough. And that's a nice one. They needed that, the Roosters.
Down to you, Lockie.
Yeah, Lindsay Collins did his part too. He hit the gap off that short pass. I think it might have been from Keary. He got smashed, but he got up quick, and that didn't allow the Broncos defence to get back on the line and get set. So it was a big play by Tedesco and then Collins, and then May gets the benefits of that. Here it is here. Comes off Keary. He gets pretty hammered there, but he knows he's got to get quick play of the ball. Broncos defence can't get set. Tedesco goes, there's the space, just get it there, and they hit the front again, the Roosters.
Walker converts. Roosters back in front by 6. Terrell May. The 4-pointer.
This way.
Just get that towel off. Okay. Stay behind.
Walsh gets us back underway. Well, we anticipated a good contest, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Tackle 1, Lindsay. Ezra, you've been requested to leave the field.
There was a head clash with Cobbo when Terrell May scored.
You have to leave the field, mate.
And when Terrell May scores,
You have to go.
Cobbo and Ezra.
Oh, you come to me, yeah.
Here it is here. They go in. Doink.
Well, they're nearly going to run out of players. On goes Corey Jensen. God knows what their lineup's going to be at the moment. They've got a lot of forwards out there.
Corey, move! Straight,
Corey Jensen on the field now for Brisbane. Watson playing it for the Roosters.
Well, they've got two back rows defending in the centres. Carrigan's defending where a halfback would be.
Roosters into Broncos territory. Lovely ball, Keary to Swali. Oh, but well done, Fletcher Baker. And that tackle is deemed to be legal on Walsh. Crowd don't like it. He's around the chest. What about Fletcher Baker getting himself back there?
Yeah, he's playing well. Now how long Dean Mariner's got to go? There it is. 4 minutes.
Nice offload there, Baker to Smoothie. That pass in behind Carrigan. He picks it up. They lose a bit of momentum, and then he regathers it. And what about that for a take?
And the pass, he was nearly on the deck.
Walsh.
Reese. Oh, high shot there by Sam Walker. And he wants to challenge it, Sam.
There's no challenge
What's
left.
their challenge? Penalty Brisbane. Boy, didn't they need it. You cannot take your eyes off this game for a moment. There's the penalty.
No, honestly, it was around the shoulder. Never touched his melon.
Come on.
Now, I knew he wanted the challenge, but they've got none left.
Smoothie finds touch. It's not a bad touch finder either, with not a lot of angle.
Good kick, isn't it?
All right, so Brisbane with an opportunity to hit back. Biakura. 10 away.
Stand now. Back for Terrell.
Smoothie to Carrigan. Now Jensen. He's wrapped up.
Go now, Egan.
They've got players out of position everywhere, Brisbane, but they're knocking on the door. Payne Haas stands in the tackle. Smoothie. Now Jensen trying to barge their way over here, Brisbane. Big backline set. Walsh is looping around to the left. They find him. Walsh, that's tapped. It went backwards to Young. And Young has it for the Roosters. And Manu. Wrapped up 12 away from the line. Collins, good charge. More breaking news, Danica.
Yes, we've just been told that Ezra Mam has come off showing Category 2 symptoms, so he is still a chance of returning tonight if he is to pass his HIA over the next 10 minutes or so. And just a note as well, Jesse Arthurs, he actually passed his HIA when he went off with that fractured jaw. So the Brisbane Broncos, if Ezra is to fail, will not be able to activate their 18th man.
Penalty Roosters here for a late hit.
Let's go, Luke. Your time now here.
Here it is.
He can't pull out. Why don't Teddy catches it?
Come off. Wait. Come on.
We've got a hold on this set. Big set coming up.
Hey! Release Dawson!
May scored the try to put the Roosters in front, playing the ball to Watson. Now to Walker. Walker passing before the line to Desco. Now with Manu to Young, and Young was going into touch. That's off Piakura. And 6 more for the Roosters. They might not need them. A couple of metres away from the line, the Roosters smell blood in the water. Watson. Here's Tipanua, put on his back.
If they go left, they score.
Watson. Keary goes on his own. He'll play the ball a couple of metres away from the line. Crichton, he's on a hat-trick. And he's going to be held up.
Tackle three. Easy, untangle.
He has one career hat-trick.
Make sure you stay square, guys. Come on, wait.
Scored it in 2017 against the Titans, and he came close there to his 3rd of the night. May. Strong forward for the Roosters, playing it. Now Keary, short to Crichton again. Lovely ball, Watson. It's opened up for him. He gets there. Connor Watson for the Roosters. They go further in front.
Yeah, the Broncos are out on their feet. They've defended well tonight, but still with 12 against the 13 of the Roosters. Roosters holding on to the ball. Their passes are sticking. And that's Connor Watson, just a little charge on the burst. Harvey Norman replay shows it all.
Geez, that sin bin, it's been costly, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, they charged to that.
That's
you know,
right.
Get back even with them, and then, well, yeah, he eventually gets it down. That's fine. Darren Lockyer.
Well, he only had 30 seconds to go, Mariner, so they scored 2 tries while his offense has proved costly. You said it before, Fad, that they're throwing the ball around the Roosters, but tonight they're making the most of their opportunities. The Broncos were brave in defence then, but the passes are sticking for the Roosters at the moment.
Well, there's a sight that no rugby league fan would like to see. Adam Reynolds in a sling as Sam Walker converts. And the Roosters extend their advantage. Now coming up on Chemist Warehouse Sunday footy, the table-topping Sharks host their local enemies, the Dragons, at PointsBet Stadium in Shane Flanagan's first game back at Shark Park as an opposition head coach. Tune in from 3 p.m. to catch the build-up and analysis with the game's greatest minds right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports.
It's going to be interesting when Victor Radley comes back for the Roosters. Because Connor
Stay
Watson
behind, guys.
has played that lock position.
Stay
And
behind.
he's just a runner, Connor. It's been outstanding. All energy, and speed and footwork. But when Victor comes back, they like to play Victor like a halfback. And then the halves play out the back, like 5/8s. Since Victor's been out, and the tackles there. Look at him. The chooks. And since Victor's been out, the attack has totally changed. And they look a different team. And that's no knock on Victor. Not at all. We even saw last night, Isaiah Yeo looked more as a running forward, less passing. Interesting to see what happens.
Keary with a kick on the last. And Brisbane have got it. Kane Haas on that loose ball. Two converted try lead for the Roosters. Brisbane manufacture a comeback. Mariner playing it. Hetherington. He's wrapped up on the last. Walsh. Ran a long way, puts boot the ball, and you don't even want to take that on the full. Tedesco eventually gets to it. Billy Walters makes the tackle along with Baker. Young. 3 Broncos defenders in there, including Staggs and Carrigan. Butcher. Carrigan got him around the collar, dragged him to the ground.
Cura down the back play with cramp. Saw a few of the Broncos last week at Campbelltown. Suffered from cramp.
Oh, lovely little offload there from Manu to Walker to Keary. Now May. Nice ball. Ponga. Great bit of footwork. Goes to Swali'i. He puts it down. Now, who did it come off? Roosters is saying touched. Yes, it was. So it'll be a Roosters scrum here, touched by Brisbane.
Geez, that was good footy. That was such good footy.
Right,
from
Jerry,
the
we've got a
Roosters.
captain's challenge here. Our on-field ruling was a pass Roosters, which was knocked forward by the Broncos. Then the ball goes into touch.
What about that reverse pass from Sam Walker?
He just
How
plays.
good.
He just plays like he's in the backyard.
Okay, the ball is passed backwards by the Roosters and then comes off the Broncos' arm and goes into Joseph Swali'i. The challenge is unsuccessful.
Play the ball, yeah? Play the ball. It's going to be a play the ball in the middle, guys. The ball goes into touch.
Because it went into touch, it's not a scrum, it's a play the ball for the Roosters.
Unsuccessful.
That
Both
offload
sides have
came
no
on the
challenges.
right side. Sam Walker
Back
got
10,
it
guys.
in the
Let's
reverse
go.
spin.
Wait.
But then Sam Walker found Keary, and then the long ball to the strike plays. Jeez, that was good footy. Lockie.
I wouldn't be surprised Sam Walker's thinking about a field goal at this point. Another point here brings it out to 3 tries.
The Roosters 11 away from the line. May playing it. Keary. Collins. Good tackle down low, Jensen. 7 away from the line. Watson to May. May has a double. It's party time for the Chooks.
Yeah, nice play. And there's bodies in motion. And Billy Walker, normally defending in the middle, is defending out wide where a half is. He comes up past the ball. Harvey Norman replay. Watch Billy Walker. He's worried about Tedesco out the back and just leaves the gap there. And Terrell May, that's his second for tonight, and just opens up.
Yeah, fresh man on the field, Terrell May, and he charged onto that. He hit it with some pace, and the gap was there. It was all too easy, and that'll put the Broncos to sleep.
And when you're defending out wide as a half or a centre, especially on your try line, you cannot get up past the ball. It just opened up that gap. He gets better every time you see him, Terrell May. I think they signed him long term recently. I think the Bulldogs were chasing hard. He's a long-term NRL front rower.
He's got more tries than his brother this round as well.
Probably let him know too.
Sam Walker is on 21 in a row as far as goal kicking is concerned. He's nailed that one. 3 converted try lead. Now, Wide World of Sports award-winning podcast series, Stories of Origin, is back for its 3rd series. In episode 1, we explore the truly unique relationship between that man on screen, Alan Langer, and his greatest support and fellow number 7 with New South Wales to the score in the late, great Tommy Rodonicus. Stories of Origin, Alfie, is out now, available on 9 Now and wherever you get your podcasts.
Did I call Billy Walters Billy Walker? I think I did.
Everyone, guys!
It's one of my young bloke's mates. Billy's fallen off
Stay
the chair
behind.
at home.
He got a mention on the bill.
Well, Piakura's lost that, and the Roosters have got it.
And once again, Tedesco.
Manu.
They've been super tonight, the Roosters, considering the players they've got out. I love the way they're playing. I love the way they're attacking.
It was a strip
Penalty for a strip here. They take the 2. Well, it's a long way out.
Mark's just here, guys. Back here. Let's go. Don't waste time. Keep the
Kick
game
for
moving.
touch.
No, you'll want points, Sam Walker. Not Billy Walker, Sam Walker.
Sam Walker's got an uncle, Bill Walker, as well too, by the way.
Don't confuse him.
Right, 11 away from the line here, the Roosters.
Oh, no,
Sam Walker goes to Tupanua. He gets the legs pumping, stands in the tackle. Walker, plenty of options. Lovely tip on Young for the corner. Brilliant lead-up work. Great finish. Dom Young with a 4-pointer.
I can't believe Newcastle let him go.
Stop it.
How did they let him go? He's a superstar. Look at him. Oh, what a player, but he's just on the end of a fantastic... Look at that pass on the Harvey Norman replay. A little tip on from Tedesco. That's beautiful to watch.
But when he gets the ball, he's one-on-one with Tony Staggs with the sideline there. Not too many wingers have scored this try, but we saw last year at Newcastle. Oh, that hurts to say. Just have a look here when he gets the ball. There's still plenty to do. Tony Staggs coming, but burns him on the outside, and then with his height, 6'6", he just reaches out. He's a finisher. Lockie.
Yeah, you knew when he got the ball he's going to score. As I said, he's a finisher. But Tedesco, they got the ball back off the short kickoff from Tedesco's effort, and then he gets the tip on there. He's had a night out, Tedesco. Now, we talk about Sam Walker's kicking streak. This will test him out over on this sideline tonight. Is Middo up there tonight? I want to ask Middo, because I'm pretty sure when I was playing with Ben, his dad, he had quite a long streak with goal kicking too, so he might be trying to outdo the old man there, Sam.
Well, we asked Ben. Ben came into our box at half-time, and I asked him, and he had no idea.
Well, Middo will. Where's Middo?
Well, Sam hasn't got a real long distance with his kick. And as a goal kicker, if you try to put extra distance on it, you can tend to hook the ball. Plenty of thought.
He's having a long think about it.
Do you know your best streak, Joey? Was it 5, 6?
Goal kicking?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know?
What was yours, Paul?
2.
%100% record for Paul Vaughton. He's treating this like it's a kick to send it to golden point.
It's like he's going to win the World Cup in this one.
Here we go. The streak to continue. Oh, it's over. All over. No goal. Wry smile there from Sam Walker. Breaking news, Danica.
Yes, this game tonight has proved so costly for the Brisbane Broncos. Not only is Jesse Arthur set to undergo surgery on his fractured jaw, but we're hearing Adam Reynolds, he will require surgery as well on his bicep tear. For the moment, though, Reynolds, he's not heading to hospital straight away. He's going to watch out the rest of this game. But some good news, Ezra Mem, he has passed his head injury assessment and he's back into the action.
Well, that news is good too, because with no Reynolds next week, no Jock Madden available, the last thing Brisbane needed was to be without Ezra Mam. Concussion protocols. By the way, just on the Roosters, 60 last week against the Dragons, 40 tonight. They put up 100 points in the last 2 outings. The attack is clicking for the Roosters. Yeah, very satisfied man there, Trent Robinson.
I think they'll take a lot out of this loss, the Broncos. They just did not build the game early. just try to blow the Roosters away. Doesn't matter who you play, you've got to build the game the first 20 minutes. You've got to earn the right to move the ball around. They were so frantic.
And you've got to respect the ball, and they didn't.
Almost paid off there for Tedesco.
Billy Slater told me he can play for Queensland, Piakura.
Yep.
He's from the Cook Islands, isn't he? That's in Queensland.
It's just off the coast, a couple hundred metres.
Where are you going tonight, Joe?
Quiet.
Quiet night? I love you up here. Get to the Caxton, sign some autographs. Here goes Willison. Walsh. Banana kick. Oh, what a take. That's Lindsay Collins. Lindsay Collins. He's going to take the... Oh, he took left from the field of play. It was play on. What a take.
Well, we saw in Origin last year, some of his efforts were superhuman. 23 tackles, 13 hit-ups. He's played around 50 minutes. And the game's won. There's 5 minutes to go, and he's sprinting to take a catch. What an effort. What an effort. Pickle juice?
Yep. Walsh takes that one on the bounce. Young slipped over. Goes to Cobbo. They're going backwards. And bang.
Look at that.
What a shot. And then a penalty for a flop.
Oh, he couldn't help himself then, seeing Walker. He just wanted... I think they played a lot of footy growing up, didn't they? Sam and Cobbo and Ezra, all of them.
Get back.
Reece Walsh.
Xavier!
Billy Slater's just texted me about Piakura. Born in Newcastle, grew up on the Gold Coast. Newcastle's in Queensland.
We'll take him.
Thanks, Bill.
Sunday footy from 3 o'clock. The Sharks looking to make it 5 wins in a row. Can the Dragons rebound? This is always a good clash. Sharks v Dragons. We'll know a lot about the Sharks in the next month of football, Joey.
Yeah, we'll get a read on it. Coach Flanagan, he had a bit of a dig at the Sharks after the big loss to the Roosters. Billy's got that filly racing tomorrow at Hawkesbury in the last. Chris Lee's train. Chili filly. I'm sure he's listening, Bill. What do you think?
Text us, Bill. I'm off the punt.
Here's Haas. Smoothie. Inside the last 3 minutes. Keeps it alive. Jensen, and he's wrapped up. Supanua with a lovely tackle. Man. Kicks straight down the throat there of James Tedesco. In fact, he read it beautifully, Tedesco.
Well, there's an example, the short kicking game. There wasn't much thought into that one. Tedesco, he read it beautifully. How they adapt without Adam Reynolds going to be there, and that's a huge area for a halfback, the way you finish sets off, especially in that attacking area. It'll be the test for the Broncos moving forward. West back red zone.
I'll tell you what I've liked about the
Broncos, still 27 tackles inside the red zone compared to 22 for the Roosters.
Tell you what I've liked about the Roosters, there's 2 minutes to go and they're still running as hard now as they have at any stage of the game. That's the sign of a team that's on the up, a couple of big wins. And they'll celebrate hard tonight, I'm sure, enjoy themselves.
Let's go.
No, they've been super impressive.
Got some young forwards coming through Queensland. The young guy from the Cowboys, Fini Fukiaki. Scott Sattler just texted me, said he's another one, born in Auckland but moved to Ipswich when he was 11, which makes him available.
Yep.
Auckland's in Queensland.
Yeah. He's off to the Dolphins next year.
Oh, what a signing. He's a player.
Walsh kicking. Young is there. Big second half, Tom Young.
They've been really impressive, the Roosters.
Plenty to talk about post-match tonight. Only 30 seconds left in this contest. The Roosters led 18-6 at half-time. It was 18-all, and then the Roosters have been on fire in the back end of this game, blowing Brisbane off the park. There's an offload from Manu to Watson. Now Tedesco. Tedesco kicks. It's all Broncos players back there. Cobbo has it. Goes to Walsh. Now Walsh down the western touchline. Put a foot in the touch. And that will be full time. Full time at Suncorp Stadium. A statement victory by the Roosters. They have blown the Broncos off the park in the second half. The Roosters have defeated Brisbane 40 points to 18.